Some songs are just made to be sung with a smile and a tap of your foot. Today, I've got 5 classic country songs that just about everyone knows, and they're perfect for the older beginner. Simple chords, familiar melodies, and guaranteed sing-alongs, whether you're strumming on a porch or playing for friends. These are songs that always work. I'm Barry Clevenger, and this is part of my older beginner guitar series, where we focus on real songs, clear chords, and a comfortable pace. You won't get lost here. Just grab your guitar and let's ease into 5 of the most crowd-pleasing country tunes ever written. And no, we're not doing full tutorials today, just the chords, a strum pattern, and a little taste of each song to show you how approachable they are. Okay, let's start with King of the Road. Just 3 chords, G, C, and D7. But to match Roger Miller, we'll put the capo at the 3rd fret to match up with his voice. Now, if you don't have a capo, no worries. You can still play this song using these chords. You just have to sing a little lower. So now, with the capo at the 3rd fret, we're going to play our G chord, our C, and our D7. Remember, for a chord like from C to D7, whenever you have a common finger, you want to anchor that finger, keep it down, and switch to your next chord. And then from D7 to G, all I have to do is slide that 3rd finger over. Now I have my G chord. So you always want to stay kind of planted on the guitar whenever you can. For the strum, we'll do a 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, or down, down, up, down, down. Now there is a little swing to it, so there's a little hesitation before you go up again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, that little hesitation will give you a swing feel. You can think of it like this. 1 peanut butter. 1 peanut butter. That gives you a little bit of a swing that we'll need for this King of the Road. So now I think we're ready to try it out. Here we go. Trailers for sale or rent. To a D7, keep your 1st finger down. Rooms to let, 50 cents. Here we go, stay on G. No phone, no pool, no pets. To a D7. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom. To a D7 again. Buys an 8x12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means. To a D7. King of the Road. You go to a G. Yeah, what a fun song. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a full tutorial on this one. Now let's roll into The Gambler, one of the best storytelling songs in country music. We'll keep our capo here at the 3rd fret for this one as well to match up with Kenny. Now for this one, you'll need a C, a G, and an F. Okay, we've got an elephant in the room. Yeah, the dreaded F chord has arrived. But before you tense up, don't worry. You don't have to bar anything today. I'm going to show you 3 solid options that work just great witut the full bar shape. Piano players already know this. It only takes 3 notes to make a chord. So don't get hung up on a shape. What matters is the sound. After all, it's all about the music. Okay, so first we'll look at the F chord that our dear old Mel Bay book would teach us. And that would be your 1st finger just covering these 2 strings. Okay. And then my middle finger has to round for the G string. And then my 3rd finger here on the 4th string. So that's a nice 4-note F without using a full bar. But I am still technically barring these 2 strings. Okay, so that's like the F chord that we would learn in Mel Bay. But an easier way to do this is just playing 3 strings without the bar. So my first finger now is on that 2nd string, 1st fret, middle finger here on the G string, and 3rd finger here on the D string. The only trick with this is you can only do those 3 strings. 1, 2, 3. I am not playing that 1st string there. I'm not playing that E string. So it's an F chord, only using those 3 strings. Okay. Here's another option, probably the one that I'll use in our song today. We'll do this F chord with our 3rd finger here on the 5th string, our pinky tucked in right behind it here. Hope you can see that. Get those fingers out of the way. These 2 fingers are linked. Okay, I still got my middle finger on the G string. I still got my 1st finger on the 2nd string. So now I'm only doing the inside, try to show you this, the inside 4 strings. So that's an F chord, no bar, just these 2 fingers, my middle and my 1st. So that's an F chord, and this one actually goes nicely from my C. From my C to my F, my 3rd finger is going to stay and my 1st finger is going to stay. I just move my middle finger, tuck in my pinky. Now I got an F. C to an F. Again, the only trick with this F is you can only do the inside 4 to really make it sound proper. So that's the F chord that I'm going to use today because we have to kind of go between them kind of quickly. So no bar, no panic, and they both sound great. Now for our strum pattern, we're going to use our down, down, up, down, down, nice and steady. I can go to my F, back to our C. So now let's play some cards. You got to know when to hold them. To our F, know when to fold them. Back to our F, know when to, back to C, walk away. And know when to G chord, run. You never, now this is a quick one, count your money. Back to our F, when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. Back to our G, when the dealing's done. Most people like to sing this one together, so if your playing isn't perfect yet, the crowd will carry you through. Next up, we got Rhinestone Cowboy. This one's a little more upbeat, but still easy to play. We'll take our capo off, and we have our C chord, our F, our G. We're going to add a D. And a little bonus chord, we have C major 7, it's called. All that means is we do our C like this, but we take our 1st finger off. So we have an open B string on that. It's called C major 7. It's a nice, pretty chord. Very reminiscent of the 70s here. Okay, for our strum, we can use our down, down, up, down, down. 1, 2, and 3, 4. All right, for this one, let's sing a whole verse and a chorus. Here we go. I've been walking these streets so long, stays on C, singing the same old song, still stays on C. I know every crack in that dirty sidewalk. Then we move to a G of Broadway. Then we have to move to our F, where hustle is the name of the game. Stay there, and nice guys get swept away like the snow. Back to our C and the rain. To a G, there'll be a load of compromising. To our F, on the road to my back to C. To an F, but I'm gonna be where the D chord finally lights I'll shine it on back to our G, me. Now when I go rhinestone, I'm gonna go F, G like this. Rhinestone, like a rhinestone cowboy. F, C. Here's our major 7. Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Toward G, F to G again, like a rhinestone cowboy. F, C, getting calls and letters from back to our C, people I don't even know, and offers coming over the F chord phone. Our C. Yeah, I changed it up and used that F chord there. Back to our C. Any of the F chords I showed you will work on this one. Hey, if this kind of relaxed classic song content helps you keep learning, hit that subscribe. I post new videos to help older beginners stay motivated and make real music at home. Simple, real-world songs. No stress, just progress. If you like a simple way to support this channel, you can go ahead and buy me a coffee. I'll put the link in the description below. Okay, time for a little classic Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. For this one, you'll need 3 chords. We have our E, our A. Now A, there's a couple different ways you can play this. I normally use this cross finger way. 2, 1, 3, all in the same fret. You can use your 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's all about the sound, not necessarily the shape. So whichever A chord you prefer is fine with me. And then we have our B7, which is our 4-finger chord, a little more difficult because we're using all 4 fingers here. Hope you can see that. 3 chords, E, A, and B7. And we can do our 1, 2, and 3, 4, or down, down, up, down, down. Or a little bonus here, we can try this boom, chick, where we're doing a bass note or a thick string followed by a chord. I'm hitting that 6th string on the E for my E chord. For my A chord, I do have to hit the 5th string, or try to hit that 5th string followed by the chord. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. B7, 1. Again, that 5th string with my pick. Hope you can see that. Back to E, which is 6th string. It would sound like this if we speed it up. So now let's put it all together. We'll start with our E, boom, chick, boom, chick. I hear that train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend, stays on the E. I ain't seen the sunshine since, stay there. I don't know when, gonna move to our A, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging, back to our E on. Get ready to move to our B7 here, but that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone to our E chord. Every verse is the same, and the lead break is all that. E, A, and B7, all in that order. Okay, let's finish up with Mama Tried by Merle Haggard, a great example of classic country storytelling. For this one, we'll need 4 chords. We have our D, we'll do G, and A7. A couple different ways that people do this. You can use fingers 1 and 2. So you can use fingers 2 and 3. I don't care which one you use. And for our B minor, instead of doing a full bar chord here for B minor, We don't need a bar chord. We can do this simple. I think of it as a little staircase. Finger 2, finger 3. First string, second string, third string, starting in that second fret, of course. And I just strum 4 strings. That's a B minor. That's one of the easier ways to do B minor. Sounds just great. So I got D, G, A7, and B minor. And for our strum pattern, we can just keep repeating down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or 1, 2, and 1, 2, and like that. That works well on this song. For this one, let's sing the chorus. I turned 21 in prison doing G chord, life without parole, back to D. To our B minor, no one could steer me right, my mama tried. A7, mama, back to D, tried to raise me better, but her G chord pleading I denied. That leaves only me to, here we go to our A7, blame my mama, back to D, tried. Classic country music was made for players like us. No flash, just heart. You don't need fancy licks or fast hands. All you need are a few chords and a good story to sing. If you'd like a full lesson on any of these, just let me know in the comments. I read every one. Thanks for playing along. I'll see you in the next one, and be sure to check out this video here.